Welcome everyone, Dr. Thor here, another fascinating tool. Now this is a modern tool that can be purchased now if you can find it. Generally this came from the England, from the UK, but I'm always searching for fun and interesting mind gym tools. You've got to pump the psychic iron. I say this all the time, but you got to make it interesting. Doing the same old things all the time makes things boring, and you need to constantly be using multiple tools. If you don't have 20 to 50 different tools to use, you're not going to grow in empowerment. So you've got to constantly look for things, pick up things. Now here's something that we were thinking about offering in a kit or getting going here. It is $9. I'm not sure if you can find this, where you can find it. Again, look for links and make sure, of course, you always subscribe and like this video. But if you're looking for this, check below this video and see if we have links somewhere so you can buy it. Noises in the dark. Well, what this does here, and we'll see, it's a very simple game, and this could be even fun to play with children at a party, or of course, all the things that go with it. Test your fifth sense, which is touch. In this game of mirth and laughter, switch off the lights, read by touch the word embossed on the card, then imitate the noise. 6 sets of 12 noises. So there's 6 sets, so 6 people could play this together if they wanted to. And this is, a great way of you sensing things. Now, if you do this with someone else, of course, it could be a lot more fun and follow the instructions. Now, I don't know if you can see it here. Let's see, but these are embossed. The letters are raised here. I guess you could say like it was for someone who was blind. So these are words here: shirk, shriek, stutter, hum, hiss, moan, clap, weep. I don't know what stamp. Is that a noise? Stamp? Apparently in Britain, stamp is a noise. So, I don't know, is that before or after you eat your scones? Boo! Boo boo. So you get these cards, and of course, as I said, they're embossed here, and you can feel it. But in general, what you could do, and we provide with many of our tools, and of course these are easily obtained, is getting a eye mask. Generally, these are used, sleep eye mask can be gotten very inexpensively. You put these on, and then you can start feeling these cards. So what you're trying to do is increase your senses. You're trying to get away from the constant sense of viewing stuff. Everything in our life is based on this viewing. What does it look like? And we're constantly, that overrides everything. If you're trying to heighten your psychic empowerment, you want to use all of your senses. And one of those is the sense of touch. And I've found many things that are for touching. So you put on an eye mask, you feel this, and then try and make out the word. You can stack them all up like this and just pick one out with your mask on, obviously. And then you go over it and you feel the letter. What is that? And it's not easy. We're so used to seeing things that it's difficult to figure the words out. And that's what you want. You want to build up all of your senses. And the one way you do that is stop using other senses. So you block your vision. You could even put earplugs in if you want to. You want to try and center on forcing your psychic centers to activate one of your common senses. And there are much more than 5 senses. I believe there's more like 15 or 25 senses when you get into everything. But the common gross ones are all the ones we know of. And of course, we live in an entirely visual world for common, dumb, idiot mind sensing. Now, the problem with dumb idiot mind sensing is that's what it achieves. Seeing is very important for quick identification, to do things, move on, etc. It does not assist you in higher consciousness functioning, meaning your psychic and magical realms. The more you see, the less your other higher intuitive senses kick in. So you're actually, the more you look at something, the less empowerment you're getting. So you have to fill your senses up a lot of times to either override what is going on, or what you have to do is isolate a sense like we're doing right here. So we're isolating everything down to touch. So it's all down to touch here, and then you go in and pull these cards up and go through it and feel it. Now, you may think of other items, and we do have other items that deal with this as well that I will be filming that you can get, things that are made for, particularly for children, that are teaching them things. Well, obviously, you don't have to be taught on that level, but you should be something like this. As I said, if you actually are wearing a sleep mask and can't see the cards, you'll be surprised how challenging this is. And here's a great little tool to work on that, and you should have many, many different types. This is only $9, which you could use a lot, indefinitely, like all the tools. You're going to use them for the rest of your life, and this, again, is something you can do with somebody else that's fun. And you could do this in a party with a friend, whatever it is, because it's kind of fun, and you got to hum it, and did he get it correct, and are you feeling? So it's a fun thing to do with a small group of people, with one other person, or even on your own. And it's inexpensive, and we're always looking for these things. So remember, you got to work all your senses, and you have to start getting away from vision, which is basically decreasing your psychic abilities. Until next time.